The best Khadlaj fragrances to get you the compliments that you're looking for. Let's dive right in. What's up, my friends? My name is Drew Parfum, and I want to take a quick moment before we jump into the video to invite you to click the subscribe button on our page. What we're noticing is that the majority of our viewers are not actually our subscribers. So we'd like to invite you to be a part of this journey with us and to be a part of our community. Also, if you want us to make any specific future video, go ahead and comment it below in the comment section. Maybe like this video. By doing all these things, you're helping our channel grow by reaching more viewers within the algorithm. So on behalf of Drew Parfum, we want to thank you in advance for joining our community and clicking that subscribe button. Let's get back to the video. My friends, I'm super excited for this video because we're talking about a company that I adore. The company Khadlaj has been crushing it. They've been making some incredible fragrances that are inspired by high-end popular fragrances, and they never let me down. What this company does for me is there's often times where I'll smell a fragrance that I truly love, but it's just outside of my budget. But what Khadlaj does is it doesn't completely imitate it and steal the fragrance notes. What it does is it makes a fragrance that's inspired by the one that certain average Joes like myself can't afford. It's a beautiful company. They put high quality ingredients. I truly love getting to work alongside this company. They send me products all the time and I get to give them my honest feedback. It is a great company and they have so many different types of fragrances, but today we've narrowed it down to 3 fragrances that meet my all-time high favorite signature scent were the Khadlaj bangers. We're going to talk about that. We're going to give you the top 3 lists that we have. My friends, if you've have any experience with the company Khadlaj, I'd love for you to let me know what kind of fragrance that you have that's by this company by dropping it in the comment section. I want to know what the people have been wearing, what you guys like. I want to hear your reviews. Let me know how you have interacted with some of these fragrances because I'd love to take what you've experience and try to look at it from a different perspective. But without further ado, we're going to get into the top 3 lists. And number 3 on our list is none other than Azure Velvet. My friends, this fragrance is beautiful. I love the packaging as well because it reminds me of a fragrance that it's inspired by. Perfumes de Marly Layton. My friends, this fragrance right here ran me about, I want to say like $300 to $400. It's a beautiful fragrance. It gets me compliments all the time. And I was able to budget enough to be able to afford this one. But if you can't afford this top dollar fragrance by Parfums de Marly, then I would highly recommend going with Azure right here. Velvet. It is beautiful, it is captivating, it is mesmerizing, it's perfect for summer, it's perfect for spring. You can get away with it in the fall and winter seasons as well. It's one of Khadlaj's more popular ones as we speak because of what it's inspired by. This fragrance is beautiful. I wear this to the gym, I wear this to work, I wear it pretty much anywhere and it gets me compliments, it gets me attention. I always get a nod from somebody who I have a relationship with at my job that they know that I do this on this like as my YouTube channel, and so every now and then they'll say I like that one or I like this one or I don't like that one, and this one got the positive feedback that I was looking for. It's a beautiful fragrance. My wife loves it. I love it. Super versatile, super mass appealing. If you love the one that I was talking about, Parfums de Marly Layton, then you're absolutely going to love this one because they smell extremely similar. The only difference is probably the longevity. You're going to get more life out of this one than you would out of this one. I do about maybe 7 to 9 sprays of this one right here, and it lasts me a good 4 to 6 hours. No problem reapplying this one because it's extremely affordable. Again, friends, we're going to put all the links to all these fragrances in the description at the lowest possible price, so if you want to pick them up, you can get them there. But guys, this is a beautiful fragrance. It lacks a little when it comes to longevity. Projection, I give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's a great fragrance. It's going to get you compliments. Super versatile, super mass appealing. Sillage is incredible. They'll be able to smell you maybe 10 minutes after you leave the room. Your aroma will still linger in the place that you were at. It is a game changer fragrance, good for both men and women as well. If you were wondering, it's a fantastic unisex fragrance. I smell it on a lot of women and I smell it on a lot of men. So it does lean a little bit more masculine if you were to ask me, but I have I love it so much. It definitely builds my aura, gives me something to wake up and get excited about when I reach for this one to wear. It is captivating. It is intoxicating. We're going to talk a little bit more about the fragrance notes by throwing them up right here on the screen. So when it comes to Khadlaj Azure Velvet, it has top notes of bergamot, lavender, and mint. Definitely get a lot of the lavender and the mint on the top, and then middle notes of floral, fruity. Fruity, I think it means like apple. You could definitely tell that there's an apple note in here, and there's also fresh notes within this. So I'm thinking more aromatic, more of the maybe a little bit of patchouli in there, and then base notes of woody notes, powdery notes, and incense. It is a fantastic fragrance, my friends. If you're looking to be that best smelling person in the room, this is a great fragrance to wear. Like I mentioned earlier, you could wear it pretty much anywhere. The performance is definitely going to be there when it comes to projection. However, it does lack a little when it comes to longevity. But I have no problem respraying this one because it is so affordable, my friends. And the thing that I love about Khadlaj is they always nail it with the packaging. If you just look at this, it's so just sleek, to the point, and simple, which is what I like about packaging. I don't like this over the top, like crazy, you know what I mean. You've seen them. I think there's a couple up here, like this guy back here. It's just crazy absurd. This one is simple, great fragrance, get you compliments, boost your aura, your charisma, and really set you apart from the rest of the people that you're around. That's why it's number 3 on our best of Khadlaj list to get you compliments. The number 2 Khadlaj fragrance to get you the compliments that you're looking for is a fragrance that I fell in love with. It is actually inspired by one of my favorite fragrances by the House of Montali. It is beautiful, it is captivating, it is intoxicating, and the beautiful part about it is both for men and women. It is a true unisex fragrance. I definitely can wear this to any formal event. I could wear this to the gym. It's a little bit harder to wear to the gym, to be completely honest, but I definitely can pull it off. It is a beautiful fragrance. I would definitely say the versatility behind it leans a little bit more formal, or date night, or just an event where you have to get a little bit more dapper and dressed up. It is a beautiful fragrance, and the one that I'm referring to is Secret Musk. This fragrance, my friends, is beautiful. It is captivating. The longevity is there. The projection is through the roof. It is a fantastic fragrance. And the one that it's inspired by is by Arabian's Tonka by the House of Montali. If you love this fragrance but you don't want to pay $200, then buy this fragrance. It's $40. The price difference is significant and the performance is similar. There's no distinction between the two other than the price point, in my opinion. Some would probably argue maybe when it comes to the bottle notes, it's subtly different. But honestly, unless you have a trained nose and you've been a perfumer and you've been in the game, would you be able to tell the difference? The everyday average Joe would never know. Now, I wouldn't recommend saying that if you're wearing this one, saying you're wearing this one just because I'm a man of character and integrity, and wouldn't want to promote a lie. So, but to each his own. Do what you got to do. Say what you want to say. I'm not going to judge you. I'll leave that up to you. But these two are one and the same. The only difference is the price. This one is beautiful. Like I said, the projection is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Not many of the times that I've worn this did I not get a compliment. There's actually been maybe 3 or 4 times where somebody smelled this on me and I let them know what it was. Then the next couple of weeks, I smell it on them the next time I'm around them. It's crazy how powerful this fragrance is. It's crazy how good this fragrance is. There's truly no other cologne like this one. And I don't even know if they meant for it to be a clone. I think my nose just picked up on the notes and just connected them. But this one, the notes within this fragrance are definitely greater than the sum of its parts because of how they work together synergistically. It is beautiful. It is captivating. Like I mentioned earlier, it's for both men and women. So it's a true unisex fragrance. My wife loves this one. I would say that this one does lean a little bit more formal or a little bit more of an event where you have to get a little bit more dressed up. When it comes to proximity, when you walk into a room, people are going to smell you because it has a crazy, ridiculous projection proximity score. I give it about a 9 to 10 foot proximity score. Projection level, I give about an 8.8 out of 10, somewhere up in the high 8s. Absolutely. Great performing fragrance. Sillage, people will smell you 15 minutes after you leave the room. It's crazy how good it is. And it is just so seductive. Absolutely seductive. It's beautiful. It's captivating. It's intoxicating. It really creates that aura around somebody. So if you're in a conversation with somebody and you're completely 100% connected without ego, without pride, and you're just having a genuine, humble conversation and you're wearing this one, it's going to leave a lasting impression and they're going to have nothing other than positive thoughts to remember you by. It is truly captivating. It is beautiful and definitely one of the bangers that's on my list, which is why it's number 2 on our Khadlaj list. What we're going to do now, we'll throw the notes right here up on the screen just to unpack it a little. So when it comes to Secret Musk by Khadlaj, it has top notes of saffron and red fruits. Absolutely 100%, the saffron is a prominent note on the top end, and the middle notes of rose, tonka bean, and chocolate. That chocolate in the middle with the saffron with hints of rose, my friends, so alluring, so seductive, so intoxicating. It is a beautiful combination of fragrance notes. And then base notes of musk, amber, oak moss, and ambergris. Definitely the amber pops a little bit more on the bottom, along with the oak moss. It is a beautiful fragrance, and all of the notes synergistically come together to make this greater than the sum of its parts. It is a beautiful fragrance. I give it a positive score in my book. Obviously, if it's number 2 on our Khadlaj list. This is a beautiful fragrance. If you're looking for a more affordable version of the Arabian's Tonka, then I would highly recommend going with this guy. People won't be able to tell the difference, not at all, unless they were like Frank Vogel or some prominent, well experienced master perfumer. It's truly, this is one and the same with Arabian's Tonka. So if you're looking for your next affordable banger Khadlaj fragrance to get you compliments, this is number 2 on our list. Finally, folks, the number 1 Khadlaj fragrance to get you the compliments that you're looking for. We are here. We've made it. And this one is by far my number 1 Khadlaj fragrance, hands down. And I'm pretty sure that you guys will agree with me because it's broken the internet on several occasions. My friends, this is that fragrance. It is inspired by one of the most royal fragrances in the market by the house of MFK. It is beautiful. It is luxurious. By me saying MFK, I'm sure you know what this fragrance is inspired by because it's probably the most inspired by fragrance. It's worn by all the influencers, all the celebrities, all the high-class CEOs. I will say this though, it does lean a little bit more feminine, but if you're the right type of guy with the right type of moxie, with the right type of swag, with the right type of demeanor and confidence, you can absolutely pull this one off. I love this one. My wife loves this one. One of the most manliest mans in my life, that's a good friend of mine, pulls this one off so well. So if you're more of like that masculine, you go to your buff, you're like deep voice, you're a CEO, you're the owner of a company, don't get it twisted. You can pull this off and you will just soften the edge off of your demeanor and your personality, and it'll just make all the things way more smooth in your life. I'm not even kidding you. This fragrance is beautiful, and it's none other than the Le Prestige Bold by the house of Khadlaj. Of course, beautiful fragrance, and of course you know the one that it is inspired by, just given by the packaging. Yes, Baccarat Rouge 540 is the one that it's inspired by. I unfortunately don't have a bottle of that anymore. I got rid of it because I have this one. It is beautiful, and the beautiful part about it is this one's $40. The Baccarat Rouge 540 is $400. So, I mean, be a good steward of your finances. It's a no-brainer. Might as well pick this one up if it smells the same and it's only $40. This one, I do about 8 to 10 sprays and it lasts me a good 5 to 7 hours. Pretty much all day, my friends. There are times where I'll wear it in the morning and have to reapply it at night just to make the life of it last a little bit longer, just to add on a few. But I have no problem doing that because it's only $40. So just buy another bottle. There is another supply and demand issue with this one. And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to put all the links to where you can buy these at the most affordable price in the description. The problem is with this one is it sells out all the time. So if you're going to buy this one, pick up 4 or 5 bottles. It's 40 bucks. Make the investment. You're still paying less money than you would pay for the Baccarat Rouge 540. It is a beautiful fragrance. I'm sure like you're gonna get compliments. This is a warning to you. There's a reason why it's number one on our list is because it's dangerously good. My wife, we went to the mall in our city on Fashion Island in Newport Beach, and we walked into a Vuori shop. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a Lululemon, but elevated. We walked in there, my wife was wearing it, and she was just looking around, and one of the workers was like, "Hey, are you wearing Baccarat Rouge 540? And my wife was like, "No, but it smells just like it." It's unbelievable. Like, people would never know the difference. Like I mentioned earlier, don't lie. Like, be honest, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not here to judge you. It is a fantastic fragrance, $40. A lot of times with fragrance clones, it can start off smelling very, very much like alcohol, and this one doesn't as much as other fragrance clones of Baccarat Rouge. It is beautiful. It is captivating. It is so smooth. Projection is there. Longevity, I think I mentioned earlier, 5 to 7 hours. Do about 7 to 10 sprays, I believe, around that ballpark. Beautiful fragrance. Projection about a 7.2 out of 10, which is a fair score. Proximity-wise, people will be able to smell you within like a 4 to 5 foot proximity. Sillage, they'll be able to smell you maybe 7 to 10 minutes after you leave. Great fragrance, high quality. Packaging looks exactly like the one that it's inspired by. Like I said, friends, people won't even be able to tell the difference. But what we're going to do now, we're going to throw the notes right here up on the screen. So when it comes to Le Prestige Bold by Khadlaj, it has top notes of saffron, bergamot, and coconut. The most prominent note on the top end is definitely the bergamot and the saffron, and then middle notes of violet, jasmine, and driftwood. Definitely the bergamot, saffron, and jasmine come together so eloquently to make this synergistically greater than the sum of its parts. And then base notes of patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. Vanilla is the game changer note. This is what makes it what it is. Saffron, bergamot, and the vanilla. You can have those three notes and just crush it when it comes to Baccarat Rouge. Beautiful fragrance. Versatility is through the roof. Wear it to the gym, wear it to a formal event, wear it to the beach, wear it to court, wear it to the DMV. Wherever you got to go, you're going to get compliments. You're going to smell like royalty. You're going to smell like somebody. People will mistake you for a celebrity or a boss or a influencer or some type of person that's affluent. It is a fantastic fragrance, which is why it's number one on our list of the best Khadlaj fragrances to get you the compliments you're looking for. Le Prestige Bold by Khadlaj. Well, there you have it, my friends. That is our best of Khadlaj fragrances to get you the compliments you're looking for. Once again, I hope that this video served you well and brought you some value on your fragrance journey. Like I mentioned before, we just want to thank you in advance for being a subscriber. We're going to continue to bring you the most high quality fragrance reviews possible. And as we continue to grow our community and grow our collection and our influence, we want to thank you very much for standing by and watching our videos all the way through. We're going to throw a video up on the screen right here. If you're looking for a signature scent that you want to add to your collection, check out this video. But my name is Drew de Parfum. Always grateful and humbled to get to be your host. We'll see you next time.